Hi guys. Hello. I just had to get a title on this live. They didn't have any titles anymore. I don't know where the title went. Oh, my neck's cold. Who's here? Hi Meg. Hi Sarah, darling. Hi Jamie Dean. Hi Dans. I have had a great day, darling. Had a semi-productive day. On the phone to the accountant. All this tax stuff, company stuff, trust stuff. I'm like, it's complicated. Hello guys. What's happening? Wheeze86. Oh, hi Wheeze. I don't think I've met you before. Sorry I've missed your lives lately. I've been so busy working. I have you, Sarah. How's it going? Malibu Milk is here and you shared the live video. Thank you, darling. Hi, Lois from Rome today. Oh, buongiorno. Come stai? Wonderful, darling. Well, I mean, you're always in Italy. I don't know why I just started talking Italian to you as if you don't speak Italian every day. I know only the rude words and how to say go away and white coffee and glass of water and where's the toilet. That's about all I know in Italian, darling. Yeah, good. I'm working towards level 2 for team leader role. Oh, are you, Sarah? Wonderful. Oh, you'll get that. That's in the bag. Hello from Ireland. Oh, I've never been there. I finally got a notification from your live. I'm so glad. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting notifications. It's been a bit glitchy lately. The other one the other day, not yesterday. Was it? Yeah, last night's didn't save. Just didn't save. Hello. Anyone got any questions? I can't see any questions. What's going on, guys? 3 months after breakup, SP is obsessed and talking about going on dates. Haha. Oh, really? Love it, darling. 3 months after the breakup. That's wonderful. Yes, aha. They give me all the overtime when I can do it because I'm so reliable, which is amazing. Oh, great, darling. They're loving you there. Wonderful. That's great, Sarah. Finally feeling so positive and confident in knowing my desire is here. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's the key. I also found out my supervisors love and adore me. Oh, of course they do, Sarah. Can you manifest a kiss? What do you mean, Tara? Of course you can, darling. Imagine being kissed by them. Imagine being with them. Okay, so if you want to manifest just the kiss from them, I would even imagine they were your boyfriend or girlfriend, okay? Imagine you're together. Imagine your crush is yours. Not just the kiss, but they actually love you and they're with you and they're your girlfriend or boyfriend. They have a big crush on you too. And imagine kissing them. Imagine, not how it would happen, but maybe afterwards, how you would talk to each other after you kissed each other. Don't imagine how it's going to come about. Just imagine you've already done it. Imagine you're already together. Mama Kay sent a rose. Thank you, darling. I reacted to the 3D. Oh, what are you sending me a rose for? So I yell at you. Or I don't yell at you. Are you sending me roses to bribe me not to yell at you for reacting to the 3D? Still a fan of SP. I know he misses me and it's happening soon. Good, darling. And guys, they do miss you. Like, if you think they miss you, they fucking do. How do you manifest away a mandatory jab? Just imagine you're the exception, darling, and you get a medical exemption or something to say, I'm the exception to the rule. I don't have to have it. Nothing's mandatory to me. No one tells me what to do. No one tells me what to do with my body. I'm the exception to the rule. I get let off scot-free. I don't have to do what everyone else does. I'm the exception. Say that, darling. Good morning from Miami. Oh, wonderful. Ask the viewers time frame between a break to affirm to movement. What's this? Lover's Lane, what are you talking about? I don't understand that. Is there another part to this? Hi from Romania. Oh, darling. I've got a new phone now, Loz. The new iPhone is amazing. Oh, I've got to get a new phone. Which iPhone are you talking about? Is it 13 or something? Should I get the newest one? What's so good about it? Tell me. Can you give us some tips about ignoring the reality and sticking to our beliefs? Sometimes it's hard. Look, guys, I know it can be hard because it's what you've always learned, that out here, the reality in front of your eyes is real. But what I really need you to get into your head is, look, this up here is real. This out here isn't. It's that simple. And I know it's really hard because you're seeing this all day and things are happening and they hurt your feelings and you react to it. But you've got to understand, oh, hang on. Everything out here is actually a reflection of what I once thought in here. So if I start reacting to this out here, it's kind of pointless because I'm just reacting to the old shit I created, that I made, that I caused. So the more you can stop yourself every time you're going to react, or stop yourself when you're about to get hurt by something, or stop yourself when you feel really triggered, the better. Because then you're stopping and realizing, hang on, I caused it. It's like you're in the Matrix and you just stopped. Stop time. Hang on. Wait. Did I cause this? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, go. And you're just walking through the crowd like, I understand. Yeah, I created this entire thing. This person treating me like shit. This person saying this bad thing. Okay, I'm going to start it again. And I'm not going to react because I know I can change what's happening. I manifested my ESP. We're hanging out this Friday. Oh, Beth, did you? What did you do, darling? Tell us. That's amazing. Is revision pretty much like scripting, or can you revise by visualizing? Now, scripting is the way you would do something. Visualizing is the way you would do something. So, scripting is writing it down. Visualizing is imagining it in your mind. But revision, you can do revision with both of those things. It's going back to the scene in your mind, something in the past that happened, and changing it. You can change it by writing it down or change it by visualizing it. Either way, you're changing the past. That's what revising is. Everything is great in my relationship. I manifested to be great. Now I'm going back to my old... Oh, what? Old what? Hope you're not saying your old self. Do I like the movie The Matrix? I actually didn't enjoy it when I saw it. But I have a friend who's in it. He plays the... Who's the God guy with the white hair? He's an old director of mine at drama school. He directed lots of plays I was in. His name's Helmut. He plays the dude, whatever his name is. I had a couple of friends in it, but because it was filmed in Australia. But I didn't really get much out of it. I was just like, yeah. But I get that people love it, but it didn't really do much for me when I watched it. What's his character's name? I can't remember what his name is. Well, have you got yourself a new iPhone yet? It's iPhone 13 Pro Max. Okay, that's what it is. iPhone 13 Pro Max. What's so good about it, Sarah? What does it do? Hang on. Where's this thing that people were saying about? I was answering something. I need to get an exemption for the vaccine too, as I need to go to the US in Jan. I'll try to manifest. Why would you need to go to have the mandatory? Do you have to go to US? I don't think you would you? To go to the US? Really? They're making mandatory jabs to go to America. How to stop anxiety and thoughts triggering the fear before I spiral. Guys, start affirming thoughts that stop your anxiety. Like, I don't let my fears run me. I'm in control of my mind now. I know how to soothe myself. I'm in control. Start saying those kind of things. Or EFT tap whenever you get those feelings getting up. Oh, the battery is good. Oh, that's good. I hate my battery. And I get all my notifications without missing anything. Well, maybe it's gone from Android to Apple. It's better for me. Plus, the camera is decent. Yeah, see, but I want to use it to film my YouTube videos. And I know the camera's decent if you're doing it this way. But if you do it if you do it that way. But if you do it this way where you're watching yourself, it's the same as a shitty other camera. And I'm like, well, I want to watch it as I'm filming it. Oh, that's annoying. I was like, God damn it. But if you use the proper lens, it's a better camera. That would only work for me if I was taking a picture. What is happening in our head is a reflection of what we've been thinking. It's amazing. Yeah, it is, guys. It's exactly what it is. Can you give me some self-concept affirmations? I'm so confused. X said miss you. Oh, wonderful. Wrong X said miss you. Look, guys, it doesn't matter if the wrong X said it. It means your self-concept's on point and working and getting better. It just means you're holding an old story about your X that you want, the SP that you want, okay? So you've got to work out, darling, what your specific self-concept issues are. I can't really tell you. You can say generalized ones like, I'm a queen, I'm treated like a queen, everyone treats me so beautifully now, I'm so beautiful, I'm so loved, I'm so wanted, I'm so chosen, whatever those generic ones are. But if saying I'm chosen and you've felt chosen your whole life and you've always felt good enough, well, that won't really work for you. Okay, I'm beautiful. If you already feel like you're a really sexy, beautiful girl, it's not going to make much difference to you saying I'm beautiful. But you could be a beautiful girl who's always been told you're dumb and saying I'm so capable, I'm so motherfucking smart, everyone admires me is different than saying beautiful for that person. It needs to be really specific to you. So write down all your shitty thoughts and then write the opposite as an affirmation for your self-concept. Oh, darling. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, you look absolutely exquisite today, like always. Oh, thank you so much. What's your name? Piero February, thank you so much. Is it okay to affirm we're getting back together rather than we are if our brain accepts it more? Guys, if that works for you, do it. My question was, my boyfriend is loyal, but I'm going back to old thinking. Oh, that's what the question was. Affirming he's loyal doesn't feel real. My question is, my boyfriend is loyal, but I'm going back to old thinking. Affirming he's loyal doesn't feel real. Well, let me give you the tip, darling. I hate that expression loyal, because within that word loyal, there is a fear of non-loyalty, a fear of cheating, a fear of them not committing. I would take loyal out of the equation, not even say that. They're fully committed to me. They only have eyes for me. We're so blissfully, happily coupled up. He loves being my man. Say those kind of things, because loyal has got fear within that word, I think. If it doesn't work for you, don't fucking use it. Guys, if there's any words you're using in your affirmations that feel clunky to you, that really, really grate on you and don't seem like what you need, don't say them. Why is this going glitchy? Hi, God. Is revision the only method to change a scene? What if the scene is too painful to relive and revise? Don't go back to the whole scene. Just go back to just before it happened, or generalized like revision. Like, my whole childhood was wonderful. Everything in my childhood was perfect. If there was abuse and stuff, you don't want to go back to the scene. You can just say, I had the most idyllic childhood. I was treated so beautifully when I was a child. Everyone loved me when I was a child, and I was treated with such respect and dignity, and I was loved by everyone and treated so beautifully by everyone. You can revise and just say general shit like that. My relationships have always been perfect. If you've had like 3 failed marriages, you can say a general thing to revise. Is it okay to affirm I saw the one. I've never had a boyfriend. What are affirmations? This, don't worry, darling. It doesn't mean you have to have had a relationship before. Just say, I have a beautiful man. He loves me so much. I love my boyfriend and he loves me. If you don't even know who it is that you want, okay, just say, I love being a girlfriend and I love my boyfriend. He loves me so much. Just imagine you have a guy who loves you, and then a guy will come about. Sleep every night as if you've got a boyfriend in your bed, and he loves you and he cuddles you and he tells you how he feels every night, and one will just come about. Write your perfect boyfriend checklist. All the qualities you'd like that boyfriend to have, darling, in a journal. Read it. Oh, yes, that's who I'm with. He's so lovely. We're sleeping together every night. Isn't he beautiful? And then he'll come about. Thanks, lots. Okay. Hi, Power Woman. Hi, Florence. Loz, what if your SP lives with their partner? What do you mean? What's the problem with that? You mean they've split up, but they're with a partner? That's happened to me. When I met my SP, he was still living with his wife, but they'd split up. It'll only be a problem if you think it's a problem. Okay? So you've really got to get that out of your head, that the partner's a problem. Now, I don't know if you mean they're still together and you're trying to manifest them, or they've split up and they're still living together. Either way, stop seeing the partner and living together as a problem and an obstacle. I'm manifesting my SP back. I started affirming. I don't see movement yet, but I know it's happening. Good, darling. Feeling so positive about my SP laws. Tempted to message him. Is this a good idea? It's up to you, darling. If you feel confident, go in. I can't tell you what to do in the 3D, because what you do in the 3D doesn't really matter. It's what you're thinking when you're doing it, Molly. Loz, I need you today more than ever. He just told me he's getting married in 1 week. Oh, no, darling. Oh, Jesus. What's the situation there? How's it got to this point? All right, look. There comes a point where you might just think, oh, my God, I can't possibly imagine us together if he's about to get fucking married. But if you can possibly do it, then keep persisting. But it's up to you, darling. Is it an arranged marriage? Is it a marriage of convenience? Is it a marriage for money? Is it a marriage he has to do because his parents are a certain religion? He has to marry that bitch, but he loves you? What's the circumstance? Circumstances don't matter, but it's whether it's too hard for you to think that this is possible. It's up to you, darling. Imagine you're married to him, and it will come about eventually, but it's how long you can willing to live through the grief of looking at 3D and thinking, oh, fuck, he's getting married next week. I mean, I would just blind myself to the fact that that's even been information that I've heard and forget about it. But it's up to you. How to stop ourselves from going back to the old thinking. You've just got to do the new thinking. Okay? It's like, how do I stop myself from going back to my old diet? Well, you just continue the new eating, don't you? You just don't one day wake up and you had McDonald's last night, so you just throw the diet you've been on for a year out because you just did McDonald's last night and now you just eat McDonald's and shit for the rest of the year. Okay? It's the same thing. It's like a mental diet, guys, just like a normal diet. I'm on a ketogenic diet. I've been on it for 7 years. If I go off it, it really affects me, right? So the other night we went out, we had pizza, and the next day I was starving and I had a stomachache. It took me a little while for me to get back to the way I feel when I'm on a ketogenic diet, right? It's just, you've got to be persistent. I can't just one day decide to have a bowl of rice for lunch. If I have that bowl of rice, it really affects me. So your affirmations are the same, guys. If you stop them for a couple of days, it's like having the bowl of rice. Okay? It'll affect you. Hello, how are you? Oh, wonderful day. It's a marriage for the sake of it. Okay, told me he loves me but wants to settle down. Well then, fuck, don't worry about that bitch, darling. He loves you. Well, he loves you. There's some reason why you think he has to be with her. The sake of it. Okay, I don't know what the story is there you've got attached to it in your mind, but whatever comes out of his mouth is whatever story you've attached to the reason he's with her. Money, he just needs companionship. If you really wanted companionship and love, wouldn't he be with you? So think, I don't know what the reason is you've attached to it, but it must be he's got a really bad story attached to him that you've attached to him, but also you must have a really shitty story attached to you why he doesn't even love her. It's just for the sake of it, but for some reason he's not choosing you. You must feel so unchosen and so unwanted and so unloved and so unlovable that he isn't choosing you, even though he loves you. If you're thinking, if you've heard from him, I love you, but I'm not choosing you, it's 100% a feeling of I'm not good enough, I'm not chosen, I'm not even good enough to be the girlfriend, let alone the wife. So figure out why you feel that way about yourself, darling, because that's about your self-concept. If he's choosing some other bitch over you, and he doesn't even love her, it's about you not feeling lovable, you not feeling wanted, you not feeling wifey, and you not understanding that you're good enough. And whatever fucking shitty story you've got attached to him is the reasons why he's getting married. No money in my account this afternoon after a few bills come out. Okay. And? What about it, MJ O'Keefe? Imagine the money goes back in. Don't freak out. 420 refund in my bank. Oh, okay. Well, let me read the bank. Went in a different account an hour later. Oh, good. There you go. Good. I thought you were freaking out there for a second. That's not like you. Oh, my God, Loz, you just read my life. Oh, okay. Malibu milk, did I? Affirm my SP is obsessed with me. And 5 minutes later, an old SP reached out. What does it mean? It's because it's working on everyone except your current SP because you've got an old story about your current SP, but it works on all the exes. Give it excellent meaning. After no contact, my SP told me he loves me and misses me, then got jealous and blocked me. Why have you got a story that he got jealous? Where are you getting this from? Got jealous about what? He told you that, did he? I am jealous. I bet you he didn't. Or you have a belief that he got jealous, or you've got a belief that he didn't like the idea that you'd been dating other guys, or he's a jealous guy, or he's really sensitive, or he's quick to block you, or there's some fucking story there, Molly. What's the story? How do I manifest sleep? I'm so sleepy. I fall asleep so easily. I sleep right through the night. I sleep like a log. Say those things. I drift off to sleep so easily. As soon as my head hits a pillow, I fall asleep. Start saying those as like you're counting sheep. Say those affirmations. I sleep right through the night. I fall asleep so easily. I fall asleep so easily. Just say those over and over and over and over again as you're lying down. Struggling with SATs due to insomnia. Well, darling, you don't have to do SATs. Who the fuck told you you had to do SATs? You don't have to. You just affirm. You can lie there affirming all night for all I care and just relax yourself. As my mum used to say when I was a kid and I couldn't sleep, just rest your eyes. Just rest your eyes. That's my mum's trick, making me lie there. I can't sleep. Well, just rest your eyes. Oh, okay. You see, it worked. My mum used a bit of reverse psychology on me. I had the same thing happen yesterday when the wrong SP showed up at my house. I don't want him. Oh, God. Really? Got him gifts for his birthday before we broke up. Should I send them to him? Guys, I don't know. I can't answer these questions about should I send the presents to the guy who's just blocked me and no longer speaks to me. I don't fucking know, guys. If you're asking me, the answer's probably no, because you're fearful that it's the wrong idea. That's why you're asking my opinion. And I can't give you my opinion because I don't know what's happened between you, your circumstance or whatever. And the worst thing is, I don't know what's going on in your mind and how fearful you're feeling and thinking. Guys, it doesn't matter what you do. You can turn up to their work. You can ring them 1,000 times a day. You can give them the presents when you broke up, so long as you're doing it from a place of confidence. But if you're doing it from a place of fear, fucking don't do it. What is SATs? The state akin to sleep. It's just what Neville said, getting into a drowsy state so you can visualise a bit better. Me and my SP have never been better. Oh, really, Shanmarie? Wonderful, darling. He said companionship because I'm physically so far. He said he won't move for another few months. Okay, so you've got a story that the distance is the problem. That's your obstacle. And therefore, because of that, he won't move. Plus, you've got this story about he needs companionship. And it's so important to him, this companionship. We don't fucking marry someone for companionship. You've got some fucking big story there, darling. Get rid of it. Loz downloaded a dating app and every single man who messaged me told me my affirmation's back. Oh, every single guy? Holy shit, really? That's crazy, Alex. Amazing. There's confirmation right there that everything's working in print on your phone. How to keep positive despite affirming contact from SP and not seeing movement. Oh, yeah. Guys, you've got to have faith in the unseen. I want you to think you're like the emoji of the monkey on your phone. You're like this all the time. That's what it means in the Bible. You've got to have faith in the unseen. You can't see it yet. If you're looking for it, it won't cometh because you're saying it's not here. The more you look at the 3D and think you've got no movement, the less movement will show up because you keep affirming there's no movement. Stop thinking there's no movement. Think there's movement. Oh, it doesn't matter what's going on in front of my eyeballs. I know there's always movement. It's like behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at the Apple store when I go get my computer, but I know there's a whole lot of minions behind there in the office. I can't see them. I don't know what's happening at McDonald's when they're making my burger, but I know at the back there someone's making my burger. Behind the scenes. But you expect the burger. You expect when you go to Apple and you ordered your computer, you expect someone brings it out. Okay? You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't have to go to a storeroom and blah, blah, blah. You don't know what's happening, but you expect the computer will come at some point. You expect when you order your McDonald's and you're in the drive-thru, you can't see what the fuck's going on in there, but you assume someone's making your Big Mac. You don't sit there thinking, God, I hope that someone's actually making it. I can't see any movement. I would like my burger to be made right in front of me. I would like my fries to be fried right in front of me, please. Otherwise, I can't possibly believe that when I get to this window, my Mac will be here. Do you do that when you go to McDonald's? Be fucking weird. Excuse me, I need to stand in the kitchen and watch you making my burger. And people are like, fuck off, bitch. Just trust that it's fucking coming like everyone else does. See my post about movement. Oh, yes. It was a great post. Like, I've got movement my SP. I can't see it, but it's happening. That was great. It's in the Facebook group. Well, are you craving McDonald's? I don't eat it. Haha, don't worry about the manifesting minions. Just let them do what they do. Yes. Love the McDonald's analogy. Yes, guys, think about that. When you're ordering in a restaurant, when you're going to a takeaway, when you're ordering your clothes off Misguided or Zara or whatever, and you do an online order or Amazon, you don't assume it's not coming. When you booked your holiday, you don't assume you won't go unless you've got this whole idea of COVID's going to stop you. But you know what I mean? Like, you assume your Zara order will come at some point. You assume your restaurant meal is going to arrive on your table at some point imminently. You don't go in the kitchen and demand to talk to the chef and watch him while he chops up your fucking vegetables. Do you? My boyfriend is back with me, always hurting me with the past. How can I amend this? Well, how can you amend it, Priyanka? Is stop your old shitty thinking about your boyfriend being hurtful to you and being an asshole and whatever fucking thoughts you've got about him that aren't favourable that are making him turn up like a see you next Tuesday, and work on your shitty self-concept that will allow you to be in a situation where he's treating you that way. Are you working on your self-concept, or are you just letting the person hurt you? Please don't hurt me. Oh, they just keep hurting me and I'm just taking it and taking it. Are you working on your self-concept, darling? Are you doing self-concept affirmations? Because if you are, it's just the old him showing up and you're not seeing the new him enough. But if you aren't doing self-concept, I ask you, why not? Hello, beautiful Loz. I've missed you. What a way to join you ranting. Oh, hi, Miriam. Thank you. Really need to hear that. Good. Thank you for that analogy. Yes, guys, be that little monkey. That's what we're doing. That little monkey man. Yes, love it. Guys, that's what we're doing all the time. Oh, didn't hear it. The third party. Oh, no, sorry. Didn't hear that. Didn't hear it. What's the other one? There's that one. That one. Isn't there one more? What's the other one? That one. I'm not reacting. I didn't hear what I just heard. I'm having faith in the unseen. Faith in the unseen. Oh, didn't hear about the third party. Oh, I'm not going to react. Okay, we're all those monkeys. All those monkeys. Oh, my cat's meowing ahead of. Parcel courier said my parcel that shipped from London to Brisbane wasn't going to be here till next week. Yes, Rachel Perry, what happened? Thursday, and I found it would be here today, and guess what was on my door when I got home? Wonderful. What? Yes. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. This is faith in the unseen. I didn't hear shit about anything. I'm not reacting. Okay. I'm happy now. Self-concept affirmation changed my life for the better. Oh, wonderful, darling. How do you manifest two SPs? Just imagine they both love you, darling. If you assume they both love you, regardless of the circumstance. So when my second SP came back, he didn't care that I was already with someone else, okay? So, and the more he showed up loving me, I just kept assuming he loved me. It was my SP I had the problem with, that I kept assuming he didn't love me. But I assumed this one loved me really easily because I didn't care, okay? If you assume they both love you, they both will. And they'll be both vying for your attention. Gotta go now, Lois. Bye, Sarah, darling. Lois had to deal with body dysmorphia. I've got that. And distorted perception. Antidepressants are not helping much. All right, darling, well, I've got that. I've had it my whole life, okay? So what I want you to do is, as much as you can, I want you to stand in front of the mirror naked. And I know that'll be really hard. And I want you to say any affirmations that would help you, like, I am so beautiful. My body is perfect, just the way it is. I love my body and everyone else loves my body. They love my curves and my this and my that. If you've got scars, they love my scars. It's what makes me unique. It's what makes me special. My big booty makes me unique and special. My curves make me sexy. Think of all the things about you that you don't like and start giving them a good, positive meaning, okay? And just say them over and over and over again. It took me a really, really long time to be able to say my body affirmations and really mean them. It took me even longer to stand in front of the mirror naked and tell myself I look beautiful. We've got a body positivity challenge in the Facebook group. Go and do it. Put in body challenge or body and do that for a week or 2 weeks would be better. And every week do your body affirmations, morning, noon and night, and then stand in front of the mirror every night before you get in the shower and every morning before you get in the shower and tell yourself how beautiful you look. Even through tears, darling. That really helped me, that challenge. I really loved it. Thanks for asking, Lois. You're welcome. My 21-year M is in bad shape. I think he is a narcissist. Well, if you think he's a narcissist, he will be. Stop thinking he is, and he won't turn up like that anymore. Go and watch all my videos in the Facebook group and also on my TikTok about narcissists, darling. Part 1, Loz, you told me to work on self-concept last week. The people who have been harassing me and assaulting me have admitted everything to the police. And said it's all true and sent me an apology. Oh my God, Gemma! Amazing! Oh, that's great, darling. I love it. Oh, congratulations, darling. Keep going. Keep going with that new thinking about yourself, okay? That's wonderful. Loz told my friend about Facebook group because she really wanted a job in Vienna. No joke, mid-convo. She got a phone call to say she has a job if she wants it. Oh, wonderful. You need to do a post on the monkeys, or I'll do a post on the monkeys. Maybe I should do it with green screen behind me with the emoji. SP is calling me man. Never affirmed or thought this. Affirmations for this. Calling you man? Well, maybe you think he thinks of you as a friend, darling, and he doesn't want you romantically. You thinking those things? Thinking he's not attracted to you or something? Think he doesn't want commitment or something? Loz, what is the longest time it took to bring an SP back? Can it be weeks, months, years? It can be years, guys. I got someone back after 7 years. We didn't speak for 7 years. That's the second SP I was talking about. Who I think's just had a baby. Hopefully he hasn't named it after me, even though he said he was going to. God, I really hope he hasn't. And a post about being in the McDonald's kitchen. Oh, yes, I'll do one about that too. Okay. And fertility affirmations. I want twins. Oh, God, I'm a bit careful how I say this. Okay, so if you want fertility affirmations, I do have a few videos on getting pregnant, darling. But imagine, I love being the mother of twins. I don't want to say that because I really don't want twins. Okay, but I love my little babies. I love being a mum. Being pregnant was so easy for me. I fell pregnant so easily. My labour was so easy. My babies grew in my body so perfectly. I love my little babies. I love being a mum. Being a mum is the greatest job I've ever been given. And then imagine your baby's in a cot. Imagine telling people how stressed you are because you've got 2 fucking kids at the same time. And I have a friend who got pregnant being told that she had polycystic ovaries and would never, ever, ever be pregnant. And her first were twins. And she sent me this picture of her lying half naked, or with half clothes half off, and all these dirty nappies on the floor, and these 2 kids crawling around and spilt bottles. And she was like, this is my life now. And I was just like, so imagine that's your life, darling. That's the life of a person with twins. It's a shit show. Oh my God, he said he was going to name his baby after you. Your power. I know, it's terrible. Anyway. I have a 7-year-old boy/girl twins. Oh, do you, darling? Lord. Does everything we want already exist? Yep, it's all existing already in a parallel reality. That's why you're stepping into the state of having it already, and you're literally going to that parallel reality where that exists. That's all it is. I say you create and I say you manifest, but really what you're doing is stepping into the state of it already being here. But a lot of people, it blows their mind. They're like, what? They find it hard to think of it. But there is a state where you're married to your SP. There's a state where you're single. Step into the state where you're already married. Hey, Laws, every SP that you've affirmed to come back, eventually come back into 3D. Yes, darling, yes, that's how it works. But you've got to get rid of the old story about them too. They won't come back unless you get rid of that old fucking story about you and them. I've had 2 exes with PCOS, both unexpected mums at 35, not mine. Really? Oh, those doctors are so quick to give people diagnoses that just ruin their life and make them think they can't be mums. I know 2 girls, her and another girl, who got told they could just never have kids. And both of them, one's had 3 kids and one's had 2. Good morning, Rosa. Hi, Sasha. Hope you've had a beautiful day. Hello, darling. Everyone go follow I Am Sasha Official. You probably do already. Thank you for the rose, my darling. Is there a difference between thinking it's coming and it's done? Yes, there's a big difference. It's done is living in the end or living from the end. It's coming is, I feel a bit scared about saying it's done, so I'm just saying it's coming because I can't possibly believe it's already here. Look, do that if it helps you. It's like Caleb says on Pluto's Gate. He's like, if it helps you to say, it's possible this could happen, rather than it's here, it's here already, then say it's possible, say it's coming. If it's too clunky in your brain to imagine it's already here, then do that. But I teach what Neville taught, which is living in the end of, it is already here. I am already married. He is already in my bed every night. I am already rich. It is done. Yeah, look, I think that's the ultimate way to manifest. I am that now. I am that I am. I have something to pay and the date ends today. Should I keep affirming and insist on the belief? Just imagine it's paid. Somehow it's paid, darling. Just imagine paid, approved, paid. You don't have to worry about how that's going to come about. Just imagine it's paid. Oh, thank God that got paid off. Thank God that got paid. I paid that so easily. Just start saying those things and imagine it's paid. What if you had a dream that SP contacted you, but it wasn't exactly the message you wanted? Don't worry, darling. Dreams are just whatever you think they mean. I have dreams about all kinds of fucking shit, and I wake up in the morning and I think, what the hell was that? So fucking random that I can't even possibly fathom what the meaning could have been. Don't worry about it. I've just spent a second night in a row with SP. Have a fantastic night, lovelies. Oh, go! Wonderful, darling. I got 420 paid into a different account after seeing I had no money in any of my others. That's wonderful, darling. I remember that happened to me once. I got a bill of $500 for something, and the next day someone was saying to me, I can smell gas. And I was like, what do you mean? Or someone said to me, I said, I can smell this gas. And they said, where is it? I said, on your balcony. And I rang the gas company and said, I smell this gas smell. And immediately they came and shut down all the gas in my apartment block. Everyone underneath me, there was a leak in my gas pipe. And I was like, oh, fuck, everyone's going to hate me in the building. But they gave us all £500 because of the inconvenience. So everyone loved me after that. And I got my £500 back. It was just a random refund from Commonwealth Bank. Oh, wonderful, darling. My child's father left us 4 months ago. He's been speaking to someone else for a few weeks. All right, darling. So what fearful thoughts were you having during the relationship with that guy that made you think that he might leave? Do you have abandonment issues from childhood where you had a father that left, or your mother left, or you're adopted, or one of your parents died, or one of your caregivers wasn't there, or something happened to you in childhood where someone actually abandoned you? Did that happen? If not, is it because you feel not good enough in yourself and you fear rejection and you fear people will leave and they won't stick around? Did you ever feel the whole way through the marriage or at some point in the marriage or the relationship that he didn't love you? That's why. So think and assess, what the fuck was I thinking during this relationship, the really insecure, fearful thoughts, when they started kicking in, what were they? And write them all down. I'm not good enough. He doesn't love my body. Ever since I had 4 kids, my body isn't the same. He's not attracted to me anymore. He's probably looking at other women when he goes to work. I bet you he's talking to those bitches at work. Who's that girl on his Instagram? Who's he talking to? I don't think he wants this anymore. I think he wants out. He doesn't spend as much time with me. He doesn't romance me anymore. I'm not his priority. Whatever the fuck you were thinking, that's the reason he left. Because they can't do anything but reflect back to you what you feel about you, them, and the marriage and the relationship. So write all those thoughts down and then write the complete opposite of every single thought. He was always looking at other women. He only has eyes for me. I'm not enough. I'm more than good enough. I'm a fucking unicorn. He didn't want a family anymore. He loves our little family. He loves his life with us. And write the complete opposite and affirm those things, darling, and imagine he's back. SP wasn't interested in the beginning. Now he's talking about our future/business together. Thank you, Loz. Wonderful, real beauty. That's great. And business. Oh, wonderful. What did you do? Tell us. And I've been affirming for a great co-parenting relationship. What's this, Madonna? Where's the rest of it? I didn't think that, but it happened to me, and I didn't think it would be me. But you're imagining for a great co-parenting relationship, and it happened? Wonderful, darling. What about imagining the contract when manifesting a job? Would that be a good idea? Yes, you can do that, darling. But imagine you have the job already. Imagine you sitting at your computer working from home with that job, or being in the office, or whatever it is. I have never met my SP. Is it best to live in the end, or shall I manifest in steps and meet first? It's up to you, darling. It's up to you, whichever's less clunky for your brain. But I would try and live in the end as well as doing the steps. SP wants to talk in 2 weeks when he's visiting. Do I say what I want or wait to see what he says? No, you don't. Look, guys, you don't say what you want when the meeting happens. Just assume he's meeting up with you and he wants to talk to you because he's going to tell you how much he loves you and he tells you how much he missed you, and that's what the meeting's going to be about. And don't anticipate it's going to be anything bad. If you anticipate it's going to be bad, it'll be bad. I remember an old boyfriend of mine once texted me at work and said, I think we need to talk later. And as soon as he said that, I was like, that's it, we're splitting up. I just knew we were splitting up. And I'd had thoughts for weeks that we were going to split up and he didn't want to be with me. And then he said that. And I just knew. And I remember being in this toilet at work, seeing the text and sitting on the toilet thinking, fuck, we're splitting up tonight, aren't we? And that's exactly what happened. If you anticipate that, what you dominantly assume will manifest. Assume that meeting is going to go brilliantly, darling. How do you get rid of the old story? You've got to think new story thoughts. You've got to dominantly think the story of the new you, the new them. All right, guys, I'm going to go soon because I've been here forever and I've got so much to do. I've got to finish this podcast. I've got to finish off the courses. I've got to do the shit with my personal tax that my accountant wants me to do. Oh, my tax is so easy to do. It's so easy for me to do accountancy work. I'm so great with figures. I'm going to say that because I hate doing this shit. All right, guys, gotta go. All right, please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily, and we do have a challenge in the Facebook group at the moment, Subconscious Laws, about sleeping and the wish fulfilled. Is if your SP's there, the money's in your bank, the new car's in your driveway, you're in your new house, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, come and join our challenge. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks, Christina. Thanks, Kata FB. Thanks, guys, for the roses. See you soon. Bye, guys. See ya.